Listen only mode.
Hi everyone, this is Chris from ReelsUpNetwork.com. I have Anna from Ocean by H10 with us today. Just before we begin, for the prize, we actually do have a $50 Visa gift card up for grabs for one lucky agent on the line today. For you to qualify for that, you must stay on till the very end of the webinar, so please do that. Also, if you do have any questions, all you have to do is type them up in the chat box or the question box in your control panel throughout the webinar, and we will answer them after Anna goes through the presentation. All right, Anna?
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect. Good afternoon, and thanks for spending this midday afternoon with me. My name is Ana Jimenez. I work for Ocean by H10 Hotels, and I have a cold as a truck, as you can probably hear in my voice. So excuse me about this, but we'll go through it with tissues and all. I'm here to present today the offerings that we do in our Perfect Day program at Ocean by H10 Hotels, all our weddings and all our celebrations that we offer. I always say we really like to celebrate with our clients, so I guess that's the perfect presentation to show it. Ocean by H10 Hotels have hotels in 3 different destinations. In Mexico, we have Ocean Maya Royal, which is an adults-only resort. Ocean Coral and Turquesa in Puerto Morelos. And then we have Ocean Riviera Paradise in Riviera Maya also. In Dominican Republic, we have Ocean Blue and Sand. It's a resort I really like to have weddings. And then we have 4 hotels in Cuba. We have H10 Havana Panorama in Havana itself. Then we have Ocean Casa del Mar in Santa Maria Key. And then we have Ocean Ocean Varadero El Patriarca, as well as Ocean Vista Azul in Varadero. They're neighbor properties. So those are all of the properties that we're going to see the weddings. We start with the perfect setting. All of our properties have ocean front, and that includes Havana, although I'm not sure many people would want to get married in a business hotel in Havana, but we still offer little celebrations there. We have tropical gardens. With time, I have seen the hotels include gazebos. We have Mayan pyramids. We have all sorts of locations, terraces, balconies where we can celebrate weddings. This particular picture that we are seeing is from Ocean Riviera Paradise. Is our newest resort. It just opened in December 15 of 2016, so just a month and a half ago. We choose our perfect style. We have, as I said, 6 all-inclusive resorts, and we invite our brides to design their own celebration. This particular setting that you see here is a rooftop at Ocean Coral and Turquesa in Puerto Morelos. I particularly like these settings because out of that terrace you can see the ocean and the pools of the hotel. It's really, really an amazing view. In Ocean Coral and Turquesa, we have recently added a wedding gazebo in front of the beach, and it is in our projects for 2017 to be able to offer our clients a church, a Catholic church, in one of the rooftops. So we are very excited about that. Whether you are looking for an informal reception or more of a formal banquet, our wedding planners will work to help out with every single detail to our brides. So the the way our process works is the travel agent will get in contact with the bride. We will put them in contact with the wedding planners, and they will start working with the prearranged packages that we offer, and then our brides can take it as far as their dreams can be. I believe that no matter the budget that our brides will have, we will find something that will make them happy. Sometimes I find that some of the simplest weddings are the most elegant and the most put together, you know. So simplicity sometimes is the key for those couples with a smaller budget. This setting here is the gazebo at Ocean, the garden gazebo at Ocean Blue and Sand. So what we do is we check our setting, whether it is a beach, a tropical garden, an indoor venue, a rooftop, a terrace. We also have, obviously, weddings on the sand at the beach. We also have settings like fountains for really small weddings, as well as piers. We have piers where we can have really small celebrations. We'll talk about this. So whether you want a traditional or non-denominational or a civil ceremony, we'll make all the arrangements. We celebrate LGBT weddings in Mexico, not in Dominican Republic, as you know, due to governmental laws. But in Ocean Maya Royal, which is an adults only, Ocean Coral and Turquesa, as well as in Ocean Maya Roy, Riviera Paradise, we celebrate LGBT weddings. It used to be kind of funny because Ocean Maya Royal, because it doesn't accept children, it was to be more like for boys couples to get married, and then Ocean Coral and Turquesa used to be our lesbian couples, just because sometimes they come with a lot of kids already when they get married. With the new resort in the game, which is Ocean Riviera Paradise, we have been able to put everything together, because in this resort we have a family section, we have an adult section, we have event by the beach section, which is the closest area to the beach for couples and couples with children, and we also have a privileged section. So we have, I think this hotel hosts all kinds of families, all kinds of celebrations. So it's a great new resort that every time I go, I discover something new that I did not last time, since it's so new. So we are very excited about it. So at any of the resort that a bride will choose, we will offer romantic trimmings. Obviously, we will offer the dinner reception, a champagne toast, the bridal bouquet or boutonniere, symbolic service and certificate, wedding cake. We also have on each one of our resorts the Despacio Spas. The Despacio Spas, I always say, if they are able to prepare a bride for what we hope is going to be the most special day of their life, it can really satisfy any woman on, a spoiled day out, let's go to the spa treat. So we always count on the Espacio Spa because they do a great job. And very important, what people don't think about this, is in those destinations, sometimes the weather will really, really condition your hair. So our hairdressers are trained. I mean, they know how to prepare a bride perfect for the wedding day, and sometimes that involves a lot of hairspray. So, this setting here, to introduce our first package, Eternally Yours, is the fountain at Ocean Maya Royale. I honestly love this setting. It's obviously presented with the Eternally Yours package, which is our vow renewal package. And this is a really, small, cozy corner of the resort. On the terrace above this fountain is where we would find a plaza. So although it's close to everything that the resort has to offer activity-wise, this little corner makes really special, nice romantic dinners here. So this is one of the corners that we use for the renewal package for anniversary celebrations. And we are very lucky. We have a lot of returning customers. We actually incentivize our clients to come over and over at different resorts at Ocean to celebrate their milestones in life. Whether it's a 1 year anniversary or the arrival of our first baby vacation, or 50 years down the road, where our clients come celebrate with their families. Here, this package includes the services of a minister and a commemorative wedding certificate, a romantic dinner for two, plus the standard wedding package inclusions. Although they might not be getting married, but if it's a renewal, there it goes. I love this couple. This couple is actually they're not models. They are a real couple, and I think they are absolutely adorable. On the left of this picture, you can see here that little pier. This is Ocean Maya Royale. And this pier is really pretty also to do vow renewals. It's in front of the ocean on a bright day. Our wedding planners decorated beautiful, very simple, but very elegant. The Carefree Beginning package, as you can see, starts at $600. So it completes a bridal bouquet and matching group's boutonniere, cake, champagne, and toast and dinner reception for up to 10 in-house guests. Is the smallest of the packages that we have. This setting over here, I believe, is Ocean Riviera Paradise. And what gives me the clue is this pool that opens up in front of the ocean. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, I can see this wedding. It looks absolutely lovely. This setting presents a sunset serenade, which starts from 1,350 US dollars. They have plenty of extras that might include a sound system, a cocktail reception based on your hotel of choice. And we host up to 20 in-house guests. So if those are obviously the standard packages, and our lives are not standard. So the work of our wedding planners is to adapt any need of the brides to the actual circumstances and make it happen. Then we have the Sand Extravaganza. We have a private 3-4 hour dinner reception, chair cover and flower arrangements depending on the host hotel. And the Carefree Beginning inclusions, those are for over up to 30 people in guests, 30 guests in the house. This is the new gazebo at Ocean Coral and Turquesa in Puerto Morelos, I was mentioning before. And it opens to the Ocean Paradise package. It starts at $3,800. Include bridal salon services at Art Espacio Spa, open bar reception, and 3-course dinner, wedding official and witnesses, and our caregiving beginning inclusions. This is for more people, so it's for 40 in-house guests. And obviously the packages that I have introduced are what I call the standard packages. None of our lives and our tastes are standard. And so we always would love to tweak things here and there with the pre-arranged idea that a bride would bring to her wedding, from lighting to flowers to decoration. We have a lot of choices. I am always amazed and almost scared to walk into our wedding departments because they have so many choices. I always feel like I would need an assistant if I had to get married again, or or even renew vows. I mean, there's so many choices to pick from. My head spins quite a bit, but I guess this is why our wedding managers are there to plan your wedding, to suggest, to guide our brides. Um, so yeah, I would definitely have to count on them. Um, though this is one of the rooms at Ocean Maya Royale that we have a honeymoon. We have a different variety of honeymoons. We have honeymoon suites, romance suites. I think there's a room for each budget. Um, Also, I want to mention the higher category rooms at Ocean Coral and Turquesa, Ocean Maya Royale, and Ocean Blue and Sand have also privilege services included on the room. Ocean Riviera Paradise is a little different because it has its own uh, privilege section. So if our clients are not in the privilege section, they don't get those services. But in Ocean Maya Royale, Coral and Turquesa, and Blue and Sand, any higher category room will also have include the privilege services. That will include, early check-in, late check-out, the access to the privilege lounges, cored up areas only for this kind of clients, butler service, and so many other extras. Here particularly, we talk about some of the extras that we include in these rooms, like romantic breakfast in bed, honeymoon dinner under the stars, and sometimes these settings will be on a fountain, as I said before, or on the beach, or in the gardens, in the place that we find is quiet, quite a bit away from the rest of the guests, where our clients can have a romantic dinner. This is the image from Ocean Blue and Sand in Dominican Republic, just for your information. Privilege rooms and service. Upgrade to one of our privileged rooms at any of our resorts and elevate your vacation experience. As I said, in some of these resorts, the higher categories already include privileged rooms, but in case of one of our clients being in a regular junior suite, they can always have that choice of upgrading to privileged services. They would enjoy personalized services and amenities, including priority dinner reservation, concierge services, access to an exclusive lounge, exclusive beach, 24-hour a la carte room service, and free Wi-Fi. Then we also have complimentary honeymoon package amenities. For those honeymooners that might not be able to be in a honeymoon suite, we still like to make them feel special. We have our welcome honeymooners gift. We have a continental breakfast in the room, a candlelight dinner for two with sparkling wine, a special turn down service, 10% off on spa services, which is always a good deal. We always try to do a room upgrade depending on availability and occupation of the resort, and late checkout. Here's my favorite couple again. As I was saying before, we like to celebrate the milestones. And for those clients that are repeat clients that come back, or not repeat clients, they just come to celebrate big milestones or small milestones, we offer a complimentary anniversary package. So we offer VIP location upgrade. We try to give those people a good location in the resort, whether it's pool front or ocean front if we can. We offer a continental breakfast in the room, welcome gift, turn night down service, and 10% off in spa services. This is Ocean by H10 Hotel BDM email. Her name is Judith Burned, and she should have been the one doing this webinar today, but she's in Cuba visiting our lovely resorts and learning more and more about weddings over there. So soon enough, she's going to be able to come back and tell us the newest things that are going on all over Ocean by H10 Hotels. In the meantime, I leave you with her contact. If you need any kind of collateral for your clients, if you need any a contact list, an updated contact list of all of our wedding planners, if you cannot go through with something, please contact Judith. She is there to attend all travel agents and to help you out. She reports to me, so we together work the sales at Ocean by H10 Hotels. And so please count on us for any of your wedding needs. I would like to thank you one more time. And if you have any questions, please feel free to go ahead and ask any questions you need.
All right, thank you, Anna, for that presentation. We do have a few questions coming in. The first question is, could you please say the name of the BDM again?
Judith Burned. It's Judith, Judith Burned, Bernd.
All right.
And that's her.
Next question is, which resort in Mexico is the best or has the best beach area?
Let's see. That's a good question. All right. Ocean Coral and Turquesa has an excellent long beach. It's the kind of beach that you can walk north or south for miles. Ocean Riviera Paradise, which is much closer to Playa del Carmen. It's literally, you can walk from our resort to Playa del Carmen itself. That's also an amazing beach. Now, at Ocean Maya Royale, which is our adults only resort, we have two pieces of beaches, the North Beach and the South Beach. And it's separated by a pier or a boardwalk. So maybe I would say Coral and Turquesa and Riviera Paradise for the best beaches because the beaches are bigger. Now, if you want to talk about, depends on what you want to do at the beach, you know. I think all of our beaches are good to hang out and to go in the water and enjoy. It just depends on what the clients want, really.
Okay. Next question is, did you say that the Ocean Riviera Paradise will offer Catholic weddings? And if so, do you know if they will be available by April 2018?
I do not know that. I actually could not really tell if the church that is in project would be open by April in Ocean Coral and Turquesa, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
So, no. Because, you know, Catholic weddings need like specifications. They need a building, they need a roof, they need an altar, they need a static cross that don't move anywhere. So those are things that need to be habilitated at Ocean Riviera Paradise.
Okay. Next question is, do you offer a test drive for weddings that come in or to come and see the resort before they book? So I'm assuming, do you allow clients and their agents to come to the resort to see before they book it?
We do have a program with Transat, I want to say, where the bride can come and see the resort and plan their wedding and then come back for the wedding. Yes. But this is a very specific program with Transat.
Okay.
Mhm.
The next question is, are there any perks in booking multiple rooms? For example, are there free rooms given for a certain amount of bookings?
Hmm. Yes, we have our group policy and we offer one room free for 10 packs, 10 rooms booked. And this is part of our contractual, um, from our contractual, the way we work, basically. Yes.
Okay.
But it's a group policy, let's say. But our wedding managers are going to be able to inform you of all of that.
All right. Any other last minute questions? All right. So while we're waiting for any other questions, I'm actually going to
Mm-hmm.
take over the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, All right. And Anna, can you see my screen right now?
Let me see your screen. Um,
It should be showing the
yes,
Wheels Up Network.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wheels Up Network website, you can actually find a lot of information for Oceans by H10. So if you go to the Learn More section to the Sales Tools and Resources area, and you scroll down, so everything is ordered according to alphabetical. Find
Mm-hmm.
Ocean by H10, and you'll be able to get property maps. There's a bunch of pictures there for the different properties.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, we have our perfect day.
Yes,
Um,
the
mm-hmm.
brochure is up here, so you'll be able to click that as well. The
Wonderful.
wedding venues information sheets are up here as well, and the wedding packages in case anybody does need it, as well as fact sheets up here.
Fantastic.
So if you do need that, feel free to go there. If you find that too confusing, you can always reach out to Judith, who I will have her
Absolutely.
information updated on the website here with her picture. And Anna's contact information is here as well, in case anybody
No,
wants
I
to
think
speak.
that is actually Judith's information right there.
Oh, yes, it is. We just have to
Yep,
change the
it
name,
is.
but it's okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
The next question is, the packages seem strict with the amount of guest permit. Is there leeway?
Sorry, I couldn't get that.
So the packages with regarding to the amount of guests per package for the weddings, is there any
Mm-hmm.
leeway? So for example, if the package says that you can only have 10, are they able to add in another like
Oh, absolutely.
three?
Yes, yes. As I said, I mean, the price might increase. Um, so the packages are basically like, as I was saying, standard packages, but our lives are not standard. So if you have one more person, you're just going to pay for that extra person. It's basically if you have 33, then you pay for these extra three people that are going to come to the wedding. The same as, well, if the package includes, let's say, uh, a certain flowers, but you want a specific flower, and that's not a problem. I mean, everything can be adapted, modified, and it's just a matter of costs. Sometimes costs have to be adjusted because things are more expensive or cheaper. So,
Okay. Next question is, how far in advance should the bride get in touch with the wedding coordinator?
it depends on the bride. Some brides want to have everything tied down a year in advance. And some brides, like this last week, we had a bride that I guess she forgot about her sister and her sister family, and they are getting married at Ocean Riviera Paradise, and we have a stop sale. I mean, we have closed sales. So I'm so glad that it was Mexico because then we can put her sister and her husband at Maya Royale, which is an adults only, and we had the availability. If they would have been a family, they would have been at Ocean, Coral, and Turquesa. But that kind of depends on the bride. I mean, how organized they are. some people just come down to the resort and they're like, do you have a package? We can get married tomorrow. And they just buy like a linen dress at one of the stores, then get married. I mean, I guess the department has quite a bit of a sense of adaptability.
Okay. Next question is, are there no free wedding packages?
There, I don't know that we have seen it. There used to be a free wedding package, but it is the bare minimum of the free packages. The minimum I've seen here is $500, didn't we? So I wonder if they took it off. That's a very good question. I will ask that.
Okay. So at the end of the webinar, I will send the agent who asked that question's contact information to Anna so that she's able to get
Please.
back to you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
the next question is, what kind of nightlife does Ocean Maya provide, such as nightly shows and disco?
Ocean Maya Royale, which is the adults only resort, does not have a disco. What we do have is live music every night. There's the theater and the shows that the animation team puts on every night. And then we do have DJs, DJs that would just play in different areas with the animation team.
Okay.
And
Next
then
question.
obviously during the day, I think this is more regarding the nightlife, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something I want to tell about Ocean Maya Royale is that Ocean Maya Royale is a very nice resort that I recommend for couples only. We recommend this resort for couples only, and particularly for romantic escapes and romantic weekends away. As I said, it doesn't have a disco, so if you have adults that want to be in a up and coming resort where there's like more of a nightlife as we understand it outside of our resort, which would be like street, more like street life and clubs and stuff, I would recommend Ocean Riviera Paradise because it has a club, because the plaza, I mean, there's more people, and we have El Beso section, which is adults only. And it's not like a party atmosphere, like some hotels are really specialized in party atmosphere, but it's much more animated than Maya Royale would be, you
Okay.
know? hmm
Next question is, how many weddings per day are performed?
Um, Normally there's one per day. If we have more than one per day, we make sure that the brides are maybe getting married in different places at the resort. But there's not more. I haven't seen more than two a day.
Okay. Next question is there someone else to contact if you cannot get hold of the wedding coordinator at the resort when we are booking?
Well, this is why Judith is there. Um, the wedding coordinators, we have added more people in that department because we needed it. And what used to happen before is that our wedding coordinators hyper focus on each wedding, right? So they would be all in the field, and the office would be empty because they were all working at the weddings. Now we make sure that we have one person constantly at the office. So sooner or later, they will be answering any of your questions. If for some reason this is something of an emergency, or hey, have a bride there is encountering something, you can always try Judith, and she would be in contact with the hotel immediately.
Okay. Next question is, how is the nightlife at the Veradero Resort?
Ocean, well, in Varadero, there's two resorts. We have Ocean Blue and Ocean Vista Azul, and then we also have Ocean Varadero El Patriarca. One of the things that are wonderful about Cuba is that the nighttime shows are amazing. I mean, we have professional dancers doing these shows, so they're really, really awesome. The music at night, the groups that we have are amazing also. They will play from traditional Cuban music to Sting to Metallica, you know. So the nightlife, I personally cannot give you an input because unfortunately I work mostly. Um, and I have not been on a holiday at any of the Varadero resorts. But all I know is that our animation teams are great. So I don't think it would leave any clients down in that regard.
Okay. And the last question we have is what resort would you recommend for a large wedding group of 40 or more adults in Mexico?
Adults. For adults, I would recommend Ocean Maya Royale, especially if they're not a young couple. If it is a young couple with a big family, uh, I think Ocean Riviera Paradise is the place to go. If it's only adults, right,
Yes.
and they only want to be at an adult section, I would send them to Ocean Maya Royale, just because that's all they're going to encounter, adults. Ocean Riviera Paradise, because El Beso is inside. I, so Ocean Riviera Paradise is divided in four sections. So there's like four hotels inside the same hotel. So in El Beso section, obviously in the pool, in the bars, only adults can be there. They have a breakfast adult restaurant, a brunch, and then a dinner place that they can have um, adult dinners. But the rest of the restaurants are for couples and couples with children. If they are very strict about only adults, definitely Ocean Maya Royale. Now, if they're a big family, that most of them are adults, but then some of them are on the high end and they want to do privilege. Some other of them have a couple of kids and they want to be in the family section, then I would highly recommend Riviera Paradise because it
Okay.
has everything.
So just a quick breakdown on that. If it's just adults, you said Ocean Maya, right?
Just adults, Maya Royale, yes.
Okay. And then if it's a group of 40, mostly adults, and they do have some children who are attending, they should go to.
Yeah, because Riviera Paradise or Coral Turquesa, but Riviera Paradise, let's say you have a big family, like a wedding of 100, and then you have grandma and grandpa that want to be with the children at the family section with the water park. They can do that. And then you have the younger generations that want to be in the spectrum of the hardy party and they want to be in El Beso section. And then you have the stuck up uncle and aunt that just want to be in privilege, like not being bothered by the rest of the peasant family that's getting married. So you can put them there too. And they're completely different. And then you have the beach goers that want to do nothing in the pool and they want to just bake in front of the beach. But you put them in a then section. So in that regard, Ocean Riviera Paradise is our flagship because it's the most complete resort. Um, if now there are family, like a clan, you know, those kind of families that go everywhere together, uh, those, to me, I would send them to Ocean, Coral, and Turquesa because it's very family oriented. Our personnel is trained to treat families wonderfully, and we hear excellences from that resort. Now you have a bunch of just adults that are not like a lot into crazy partying. Ocean Maya Royale.
All right. So that was the
Mm-hmm.
last question of the webinar. Thank you everybody for joining us. And thank you, Anna. I know that you are sick for presenting for us today. Um,
Thank you so much for, hanging out with me with this voice, but I appreciate it.
all right. So everybody, just a reminder that there is a $50 Visa gift card for one lucky agent on this webinar. I will announce that in tomorrow's follow-up email. So
Wonderful.
please make sure that you do look out for that. All right. Thank you,
Good
everybody.
luck. Thank you so much. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye.